color. And definitely don't miss out on some of our hot items on hsn.com. But we're gonna welcome in Stephanie Rance right now because she brings us something very special. This is our Singer Legacy. When I talk about top of the line, you are looking at it right here. This is your computerized sewing machine. 200 built-in stitches, 12 different buttonholes you can do. We have 2 memories, 40 characters, automatic thread tension, LCD display, so it's really easy to see what you're doing. 3 LED lights illuminate the sewing surface so you can really get a good view. And check this out, because who does it better than Singer? 25-year limited warranty on that, 25 years. We have taken $300 off of one of our top performing sewing machines from Singer. Today it's clearance price $599.95, free shipping, 5 flex payments, and we welcome Stephanie.
Thank you.
You know how sometimes you can just hear the sound of quality?
Uh-huh.
You hear it right there.
You do. It has a really beautiful little purr or a little hum, and I love, love, love this machine. This is the Singer Legacy C440, and I am doing a really fun project here. If you look up front, you'll see that I am doing a labeling of on this mason jar, and it says buttons. So you can do stitching, letter stitching with this machine just by a touch of a button. So let me go through all of the awesome other features that it has, like this automatic thread cutter. Oh. Wow, how cool is that? What sets this machine apart is if you're new to sewing and you want something that's kind of going to guide you through the process, this is going to do that. It's going to alert you when your presser foot's not down. It's going to give you just nice little alerts to say, hey, what about this? Or hey, you need to do this next. It's really, really awesome. And then also, if you're an experienced sewer and you want something with all the bells and whistles, kind of like a luxury car with those heated seats we all love, this is your machine. It has all kinds of automatic features that I would be happy to go through. So
absolutely, I need to give you a quick update, which is we have 238 exactly of these to go around until a complete sellout. And by the way, guys, if you have the HSN card, I keep telling you about that because you're going to get VIP financing on this. 9 months works out to be $66.66. 9 months you will pay $66.66. You will pay absolutely 0 interest, which is what's so nice about it.
Awesome.
But we will send this right out to you in 7 to 10 days. You're going to be sewing up a storm. And I think spring is that time when we really want to kind of get creative, do some fun things, and this is definitely the machine to do it.
And you can totally do that because you're getting 200 stitches. So woo! That's 200 stitches right there, which is amazing. And they're beautiful and they range everything from basic to 13 buttonholes as well, stretch stitches, decorative stitches, satin stitches. You have elongation, which means you can actually stretch your stitches out and they keep the density, which is awesome. You also have quilting stitches and heirloom stitches. So for everything from your mending to your craft projects, even stitching on paper, as well as garments and home decor, you're gonna be able to make everything personalized with those fabric and those colors that you love. So let me go ahead and show you how wonderful it goes through denim. I'm gonna slip off the tray, the accessory tray, and pop on one of my other presser feet. Now, presser feet are really, really simple to interchange. I just snap this on just like so, and now I'm ready to go. Wow. It's like changing your shoe. You change your high heel to your workout shoe to, you have a different shoe for a different task. That's exactly what this is. So now I'm just gonna go through a bunch of denim just to show you how awesome this goes through like butter. And I'm gonna change my stitch to the straight stitch. So let me go ahead and show you the front as well. Look how beautiful this machine is. It's that classic Singer style, but it's with a modern look, and it's modern with all of its features as well. So if you notice here, I opened up the lid, and that's where you're gonna see all of your decorative stitches. Now, what is so awesome about a computerized machine is that you can actually see your stitches beforehand as well on this LCD touchscreen. So I just chose which stitch I wanted. I wanted 0 because it's the straight stitch, and it's gonna go right through all these layers, boop, 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 all those layers of denim. So easy, it didn't skip, it didn't hesitate, nothing like that at all. And that's what you're looking for in a good quality machine, is to get through those thick, thick layers of denim as well.
Especially when it hits the seam and just blows right through. It doesn't even, because before, remember how it used to kind of have to get through that extra seam?
Absolutely. So you can go right through. Now, if we want to do some other decorative stitches, let me show what you can do. Now, this has 2 different modes, which is really cool. You have, when I push the home button, you have your continuous sewing mode. So that's going to be your straight stitches. And if you want to just, you know, make table runners, that's your continuous sewing mode. Down here is how I made the button demo right here. So I wrote out the word button, and there's an alphanumeric stitching in here as well. So you just choose what you want, you type it out, and you can even add different decorative stitches to that. So I just go up to like 69. I like that one as well. I'm gonna put in 69, and it'll add that to the end of my sentence or my word that I created. But I'm gonna go to the home position, and I'm gonna select a stitch. So this is an LCD touchscreen. When you select a stitch, it's gonna show up right here. So let's choose 142. So I'm gonna type in 142. Shows up right there, and it shows up right here. So you can see
so you can make sure you got the right one.
With a lot of other machines, you might not know what you're going to, if you play around with the width like this, and if you play around with the length, with other machines, you don't get to have a visual. You don't actually see it beforehand. What you'd have to do is actually stitch it out and then see what it looked like, and then play around, and then stitch it out and see what it looked like. But with the touch screen like this, and you can actually see your stitch, it saves you so much more time. So let me show you some of these. These are really, really fun. I'm gonna change that foot out again. You're getting 10 different presser feet, everything from a zipper foot to a satin stitch foot to an all-purpose foot. You're having a whole gamut of fun with these stitches and these feet.
Absolutely, and you're gonna get all of that included. This is top of the line. This is normally $899. We took $300 off today because we have such limited quantities, so we're just blowing these out. 5 flex payments on it if you wanna split it up on your credit card, but if you have that HSN card, you can split it up over 9 months. $66.66 on your credit card today. There is no interest on that HSN card, which is why I find it to be so compelling to get it.
Yes.
I'd rather never pay interest, so don't do it. And this is the day to sign up for it. If you do, if you apply, then you can start buying. You'll get $10 towards your first purchase, but more importantly, you get to finance this. Listen to the sound of this machine. This is Singer. This is 25 years of a warranty, and this is the one that it makes it so easy no matter what level you are.
Absolutely, and that's such a great point, because right there I have an automatic thread cutter, so it's gonna do that for you. You can actually see that there is a map here for threading your thread in the first place and threading your machine. So if you're new to that and you don't have that quite memorized, no problem. Or if you only use your machine once in a blue moon, no problem. It's still very useful to have a machine in the house. It should be as common as an iron. And so you just place it here and you can follow the arrows, and it gives you a friendly reminder of how to thread your machine. And then you get down here, and I'll go ahead and thread this for you right here on live television. So I bring it down here. This is I make sure my needle is in the highest position. I bring down this automatic threader, and I bring it over, and look at that. It popped through the back. It's like magic. It is so cool. It just popped through the back, and now it's threaded. Isn't that amazing?
Yes,
it's so much fun, and sewing should be fun.
This is the fun part of sewing should be what you're doing now. You know, dealing with your fabrication, your designs, putting it together, not trying to get the needle threaded, which can take forever, or change those little feet, because gosh knows, you know, sometimes it just takes too much time.
It does.
Make everything easy, and it's computerized, so simple, easy, beautiful designs. 200 stitches. 200
stitches. And you know, another misconception is people are often afraid that they can't stitch a straight line. But there's tools, like this, for example, is this quilting bar. And I just had that on. So if you're going to be stitching, oops, I just pulled it out, it's super easy. If you are going to be stitching widths that are larger than your plate here, you just put this guide on, and it's gonna give you a nice guide. You could put that against your edge, you could put that against another stitch, you could do parallel lines, you could do kind of a plaid pattern, and you're gonna have nice straight lines. So it's so much fun and so easy, so super, super user-friendly to use this machine.
Absolutely. We have it available for you right now, but like I said, with people ordering it, probably about 130 of these left. So grab it while we have it. We're doing clearance sales all day long today, so you're gonna find some really spectacular values like this one, like $300 off. I mean, where do you go and see a $300 savings.
Yeah.
Just here and just while supplies last. Let's go back though and watch some more of what you're gonna be able to do with this. So tell me a little bit more about what I can do with this. So you're gonna do a buttonhole now.
So I'm gonna do an automatic buttonhole, and this is like magic as well. Every single one of these features is like magic. It's so much fun. I'm just gonna pop this on. This is the button sewing foot, buttonhole foot, dropping down the back here. And I just have my fabric in between these two plates. Now I'm gonna go ahead and choose one of our 13 buttonholes. They're automatic. Let's choose number 18. I'm gonna go over here. And again, you can play around with some of the features on the screen as well. And then I'm gonna drop this down and push play. And it's going to go ahead and stitch this automatically. And I'm not even touching the machine, my feet. I'm not even using the pedal. You can actually use this without the pedal as well. And there are speed adjustments. So let me just slow this down for you and show you. Maybe it was going too fast, or maybe you're working with a delicate heirloom piece that you really want accuracy. You can definitely slow that down, no problem. And you can speed it up. If you're in a rush and you're like, oh my gosh, I need my buttons sewn back on really quickly, you can do that without a problem.
And does this have a foot pedal as well?
It does have a foot pedal, but you can use it with or without. And the cool thing is if you do use it with the pedal and you use your little speed control here, it's actually gonna set a parameter. So say I'm teaching my daughter how to sew, but I don't want her to go too fast, I can actually set her maximum speed at a low speed, which is really cool. So now we have a buttonhole, just in the matter of talking. Wasn't that fun? And it was automatic. No hands. It feels like cheating almost. Having a sewing machine like this, it's too much fun.
It's just nice getting such incredible results though. I mean, these are really, truly professional style results. And don't you think more and more, you know, all those shows where people make the outfits and everything, I remember when I'm obsessed with them. How can they be that creative? But I think it's really inspiring a lot of other people to be creative, to get in there and do it yourself. I think all of us kind of want to set ourselves apart now. We don't really want to go into a store and wear the same shirt that everybody else is wearing. Now you can personalize. Now you can have fun. You'll save money doing this, but today you're going to save $300 on one of our top of the line Singer sewing machines. This isn't second best. This is top of the line when it comes to Singer.
Absolutely. And again, how I said that if you're new to sewing or if you just want little reminders, this is one of those reminders. I'm about to go ahead and sew on an actual button. Maybe you're running out the door, button fell off your blouse, you had already pressed it. You don't have to change your outfit when you're in a rush. You can actually just, it's faster to just sew it back on now. So I have the, I'm in the mode for the sewing button, and I push number 11, which is that stitch. And it just gives me a little reminder here on the LCD screen, hey, did you put your feed dogs down? And I said, yes, I did. So now we're ready to go. I can adjust the width. I'm just gonna test my width like this, right fast. Awesome, I love it. And I'm gonna push play. And there we go. It's stitched on.
Again,
isn't that amazing?
Completely hands-free.
Hands-free.
You don't have to get your little fingers near that, fast-moving needle like you used to, kind of like dart in, dart out.
Absolutely.
You know, maybe you didn't wake up today thinking, oh, you know what, I'm going to buy a computerized sewing machine I've had my eye on. But sometimes when you see an opportunity, you just take it.
You do.
This is that opportunity today while supplies last. Like I said, guys, very limited quantities now remaining on this one. So with $300 savings, either use your flex payment, you can use your HSN card. And what are you doing?
So this is our flower stitch foot, which is amazing. And the machine does not always come with this attachment, so this is a really awesome value to have. It basically takes your decorative stitches, all 200 of them, and allows you to put them in a circular pattern. So when you put them in that circular motion, it's gonna create a flower. And since you have over 200 different stitches, you're gonna have a lot of different flowers to play with. So this is what they end up looking like when you're done. And these are just, you know, 5 of them. You can make covered buttons. You can do a bunch of these on a dress, on the edge of a dress. You can make them bigger and smaller. You can adjust the size. You can play. Sewing should be fun. It should be exciting. It should get your creativity flowing. And with feet like this and all the other 9 of them, 10 total, you get to play with your creativity and explore and make things that are really, really wonderful, and heirloom pieces too that are going to be with your family forever.
I like too that it's really easy to thread.
Absolutely.
So simple. In fact, you can show us.
Yes, I'd be happy to. So to thread a machine is just one of the easiest things ever. You take your spool of thread, you put it right here on the spool pin, you cap it off, and then you follow the map. It has a map here for you. I'm following the arrows. I'm going down, up, down, and then now we're back down to the automatic threader, needle threader. So I'm bringing that down.
That may be my favorite thing.
And now I have just threaded my machine on national television in just a couple seconds.
The floral foot and the automatic needle threader.
Yes, those are your favorite things?
Oh, yeah.
For sure, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Awesome. So now we can also play around with some satin stitching. Satin stitching is so beautiful. I'm gonna put on a different foot here because it's just so
impressive
easy.
Because so many do not do, for example, do not do your letters.
Right. The lettering thing is really cool. Let me go into that. I'll show you a little bit more of that, actually.
Because being able to personalize things, I think is so important today.
Cool. So we're going to go to our home screen, and I'm going to select the sequencing mode. So now we're back into this button word. Isn't that awesome? And I can actually delete whatever I want. I can play around. And I can also do mirror imaging, too. Yes, I want to delete that. Yay! So we're going to go ahead and choose. Let's see. What word do we want to spell out today? HSN?
Sure.
Let's do HSN. H-S-N. I mean, we're just touching buttons like this, and now we're ready to stitch it out. I'm going to put on my open toe foot. And this is how easy sewing should be. You know, Singer has taken the guesswork out of sewing. They've made it fun for everyone. They've made it easy and user-friendly. And now we're just going to push play. And you can actually have it say HSN over and over, or you can have it say it once at a time. So you can do it a couple different ways, which is really, really cool. This is really cool. So let me just try it over here. Let me just try it right there. Okay, here we go. I'm gonna have it unlock that, and now we're ready to go, because I want to start from the beginning. Okay. Let me go through here. Awesome. And we have so many things made over here too, which is really cool. So I want to get to those in a hot second.
If I can just kind of take you through a couple of these things right now. And you can see, look at the way you can finish everything too. Absolutely beautiful finishes on it. You can make flowers out of material, out of fabric. And then all the different ways that you can be able to do different things. If you're a quilter like my mom, putting it all together, this is the way to do it. Computerized sewing makes it easier. And really, truly, you're gonna find this is for every single level. Whether you are brand new beginner, or if you've been sewing your entire life, you're gonna find that this machine makes it easy, and yet at the same time, it challenges you.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. It's for everyone because it has all those bells and whistles, and it builds your confidence if you are a new sewer. You're gonna build your confidence a lot easier. You know, when I first started sewing, it was more challenging to make a buttonhole. But if I do it now, I can easily do it with one step, and then I'm like, okay, awesome, I can advance that skill. I can move on now. Here we go.
All right.
H. And then you just cut your little jump tags here, jump threads. There we go. There we go, we stitched it out.
It's fun to watch it, isn't it?
Yeah, the labeling is really fun
like
because if you have a lot of storage containers in your craft room, you can actually label all those. If you want to label things in your pantry, you can do that. If you also want to label your children's clothing, you can do that, which I also do. I put my daughter's name on the diaper bag and on a lot of her items that she takes to daycare.
I love that you can spell things. This is your time to really make a decision. This is going to make a big difference in everything you do. Whether you are a crafter, whether you're a quilter, whether you just like to personalize things and make them different so that you don't end up looking like everybody else. This is the way you're going to be able to express yourself. This is not just another Singer sewing machine.
Not at all.
Not just another Singer. This is top of the line. This is computerized. This is $300 off while supplies last at this point. So if you want it, come and grab it. Use that flex payment. Use your HSN card. But Stephanie, one more time, if you could show us, give us a little quick tour of the features. We have less than a minute to go.
Okay, so you get your 200 stitches, 13 automatic buttonholes. You're getting automatic features with this machine. You have your 10 go-to stitches right here, most commonly used stitches, your straight stitch, your zigzag, your blind hem, your stretch blind hem, your multi-zigzag. Lots of things to choose from. You're getting 2 different modes, which is amazing. You're getting your continuous sewing mode. You can change the width. You can change the length. How awesome. You can do mirror imaging. For example, let me choose 76, and I'm going to show you what that looks like. Here's our stitch on the screen, and you can flip it over the vertical line.
Fabulous.
And you can also flip it the other way.
Thank you so much. Stay in the ordering process for this. I'm going to head outside, but everything else coming up.